But you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm still pretty tired, but
Where am
I'm
I?
kind of just
Here I am.
chilling.
You're just chilling, bro.
Yeah, but it was pretty bad today. Like I felt like I was dying. I feel still pretty weak,
So
but
just your
like
average work week, right?
pretty much. Like
Yeah.
you know those effects. Like you've seen Harry Potter a little bit, right? Or at least a
No.
clip where like the you haven't seen like the Dementors like suck the soul out of people.
No, I've seen nothing Harry Potter.
Oh well, if you ever get a chance to see that, I felt like that today.
Oh, okay.
But like literally, like it felt like my breath was being taken away from me.
Oh, jeez, man.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit! I feel like someone's trying to suck the oxygen out of my lungs right now, and it's being hard to breathe. This
Oh.
is not ideal.
That's definitely not ideal.
He's like, am I dying right now?
Is this
I
what
still
death?
got work, so I
Is
can't
this
be
what death
dying.
feels like? I cannot die right now. I am too busy.
I am too busy. Death, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer.
I need that paycheck.
Right. Like, payday is tomorrow. I need this.
I need that paycheck. Oh yeah, payday's tomorrow. I forgot about that.
It must be nice just to forget from being like.
Well, direct deposit, bro. It's not like they handed to me. It's like, oh yeah, it's pay week. That's a thing.
So yeah, I get paid for this, don't I?
Anywho,
Anywho.
to Jordan and to chat, I have 2 boxes in front of me on my desk right now.
One's a pipe bomb.
No, boxes, not.
No.
They're,
Yeah, there's a pipe bomb in the box.
No, this is far too small for
I
that.
delivered it to you.
Far too small for it to be. This box is far too small for it to be a pipe bomb.
You don't know what you don't. It says you. I've been working at it. I learned how to make it smaller, more cost effective.
Hold on, let me press this button. You know how to make these little boxes smaller, right here. These ones.
Not the boxes small.
Oh, not the boxes. The pipe bomb. The pipe bomb small to fit in these boxes right here that you see on my stream.
Hold on. I don't even have your stream up.
Wow.
I'm playing games. You called me while I was playing games.
Wow. You don't even have my
that.
stream up on the second monitor.
I don't have a second monitor.
I can't believe this. I'm not second monitor worthy.
I don't have the second monitor. Oh, well, there goes that dog. Jesus Christ. He jumped off the map.
I'm not even second monitor worthy. You hear this, chat?
How are you not second monitor worthy when I don't have the monitor? Okay, yeah, but I do have your stream up. Oh, well, that person's dying. He needs to get up. Well, he is dying.
So why is my VTuber model not popping up on this? Oh, there I am. Okay. There I am. Right. I'm right there. Hi. Okay, but this is my these 2 boxes. You can get a pipe bomb small enough to fit in one of these boxes.
One of them fucking died. That's awesome.
I'll take that
anyway,
as
yeah.
You can.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So, which box do you think the pipe bomb's in?
Well, that's the secret, Sean. Just don't guess wrong. It will explode once you open it.
Okay, 1 or 2. Just pick a number.
A.
Okay, we're doing that. I'm just gonna pick. We're gonna start off with this
Epsilon.
one. No.
No.
A for Axolotl. Okay. Anyway, these are quarter-century Stampede boxes. So, they're gonna contain guaranteed to contain cards of higher rarities. All the cards in the packs are of higher rarities. There's no like normal rarities and whatnot. And honestly, whatever I pull is probably going to be fan-freaking-tastic because, you know, higher rarities and whatnot. I'm guaranteed, let's see. 1 card is always a platinum secret rare or a quarter-century secret rare. So that's nice. But here's the dealio. I am on a hunt for a card called Dragon Master Magia. If I can get that card, just one. I don't even need 3. I just need 1. I will be a happy camper.
Why does camping have to be brought into this?
It's it's the figure of speech, Jordan.
Who's the figure? What is this representing?
It's representing me being happy. If I
you represent camping?
No. It represents me being happy. It just okay. You know what? Nope. We're just going to start. We're going to start.
Guys, he is the mayor of camping. He is the law of
and
camping.
Then once we're done pulling these cards, we'll play Minecraft. Oh, hi, kitty cat. All right, we'll play Minecraft once we're done opening cards. Yeah.
Oh.
Bro, we haven't been on the server in a while. We actually got
these achievements don't get themselves, my guy.
We also got a bit of a small emergency on the server too, and that's in the form of power generation. Well, I mean, I think it'll be all right for now, air quotes, but my next project is definitely going to have to be more power generation.
Oh.
Yeah. Anywho. Let's see here. Oh, the QCR is Orbital 7. Hey! Transaction rollback. 2 transaction rollbacks. Mermail Abyssgaios? Is that how you pronounce that?
It's pronounced Gaiaco.
Gaiaco? Okay, I'll say it how you say it. If it's wrong, I blame you. Oh, a textured transaction rollback. That's cool. Okay, transaction rollback is pretty lit. And then Ether of the Heavenly Monarch. Okay. That's pretty nice.
Trash.
That's pretty nice. What do you mean trash? I got transaction rollback, man.
I have no idea what that even means.
It's a trap card that could be other trap cards. A lot of people find it bullshit, but you know.
So it's a bullshit card.
Maybe.
I mean, if most people think it must be true.
No, well, they're just not skilled enough to work around it.
Oh, okay. So if someone pulled that card on
just have called by the grave, lol.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, El Shadow, Winda? Okay. Lunal Night, Leo Dancer. Live Twin. Oh, Live Twin. A Live Twin, Lila. Okay, kitty cat. I love you, but not right now.
He doesn't love you. He does not love you.
I can't have you crawling. Holy crap, though. I pulled the Crimson Dragon. I actually need this for my Blue Eyes deck. Kitty. I love you, but please. And then the last one is Elder Entity Norden. Holy crap, though. I got a Crimson Dragon. I don't need to buy that anymore. I actually had that in the cart on TCG Player. So I don't have to buy that anymore. So thank you. That one is actually really nice. There we go. Still really crossing my fingers for Dragon Master Magia, man. I hope
You're not gonna get it, dude.
I hope I pull it, man.
You're not.
Because like his QCR version is like almost $800. But the lower versions now with the he has lower rarities now with the quarter century Stampede. But even like the cheapest one is still like 50, which is crazy.
Oh.
Cyber Dragon Infinity. Mystic Piper. Trap Trick Sarah. Asa of the Earth Charmer. Immovable. And then Mathematician. Jordan, would you like to do some math?
Not really.
Well,
I love to sleep though.
I mean, who doesn't love to sleep?
Me half the time.
Oh. Me when I'm awake and need something, got to do shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
If you had a choice between receiving $1 million and dying in a horrific car crash, which would you choose?
I'm tempted to go with $1 million.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought you were going to go for the horrific car crash.
Now, why would I go and do that?
I don't know. I'm just a curious guy.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to see what people would answer.
Is
Oh.
that why they call you Whiskers?
That's why they call me Whiskers, because I'm curious like a cat.
Uh-huh.
I was actually listening to Legends of Aventris in the car ride getting dinner.
They're fucking hilarious.
Dude, they're so awesome. It's literally like the best way to play D&D. Just don't even be serious. Still play as your characters, but just do goofy crap, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you better call Ollie. I got a Dragon Maid card.
Let's go.
Dragon Maid tidying. Luna Light perfume. I got some perfume. Which is,
That's weird.
yeah.
Why do you got that?
Goatee of the Deep Beyond. Holy crap! I don't know if I can read. Holy crap! I got a Sky Striker.
You've gone silent chat. And
Sky-
you got something really good.
Sky Striker Ace Red.
And or he just illiterate. It's one of the two.
Look! I got blue eyes.
He's giving up on the other one.
I got a blue eye. Dude, forget Sky Striker. I got blue eyes. Okay, well it's Sky Striker alternative art, but I have a blue eyes deck that I'm building, and I just got like a higher rarity of a blue eyes. So this is
All right, Tyler, calm down.
this is more important to me right now. You know, if Ian joins, I'm going to do that question. Hey, Ian. If you had a choice, to get your dream job or losing your legs in a horrific train accident, which would you choose?
I might have to go with the train accident. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God. What's wrong with you? You okay?
You would say that.
Seventh Ascension. Lullaby of Obedience. Splash Mage. I think that goes right there. Black Rose Dragon. And then, holy crap, quarter century of the White Stone of Ancients, which is, it is a Blue Eyes card, but not one that I need.
But you need it.
I don't need it.
Need it, bro.
Okay, well, I still have yet to pull Dragon Master Magia, which is kind of upsetting me a little bit, but I still got more packs.
Still got more packs.
Though I will say I'm pretty happy that I did get a Crimson Dragon and then a higher rarity of a Blue Eyes card. So that's always pretty nice. That's always pretty nice, Jordan.
It's always pretty nice.
Yeah.
Wonder what else is pretty nice? When no one joins my lobby.
Oh, I was about to say, you getting $1 million?
Awesome. That would also be phenomenal.
I would love $1 million.
Knowing our economy right now, it would last just for a little bit.
That's at least a house.
At least a house, and well,
Miscellaneous
property taxes.
Especially if an HOA.
Yeah, oh god.
Archfiend Ascension.
God,
not only will they be annoying, but they will try everything to up the property value, thus upping the property tax.
Dude, and you know, it really sucks because like most new construction areas is literally HOAs.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
There is a Karen. She was trying to form her HOA because she was bored.
That is
At
straight
19
up,
heavy and
like,
infantry.
devil work right there.
That honestly is. Mystic Piper and Union Hungary. That definitely is devil. Honestly, because like I know the original purpose of like why HOAs were formed.
HOA.
But that
Right.
original purpose has been long thrown in the trash and burned. And I think we're honestly at a point where they really shouldn't be around.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's so...
Is your grass a millimeter too high?
Fine. Did you just park your car in your driveway? Fine.
Get out.
Anyway, I just got Super Star Slayer Typhon. You know what sucks?
Is that a drug? Why does it suck?
I think I had this card coming in the mail.
Oh,
Yes, I got
I got two. Congrats.
yeah, I got 2 Typhons now, which is pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna put you to the side. Gaga Cowboy. That's actually how it's pronounced. Look, Gaga Cowboy. That's
Lady Gaga's distant cousin, bro.
yeah, I guess so. Fiendspin's Desire. Vanquish Soul. Dr. Madlove. Okay. And then number 17, Leviathan Dragon, which is pretty cool. Okay, well, I got a Typhon. That's nice. And I also have Zeus, actually. He's in my Dark Magician deck. It's in the box right there.
You have a literal Greek god? That's impressive, dude.
Yeah, he can actually he has an ability where if you successfully activate it, you can just completely get rid of all the cards on your opponent's field.
I messed up.
Now, while his name is Zeus and he is named after a Greek god, he doesn't look like Zeus. He is the card. He's a robot. Pretty cool looking robot, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'll show you the card in a minute when I'm done opening up all these. Anyway. Oh, hey, I got this card again. El Shadow Winda. Number 11, Big Guy. I actually have that card right there, and I've been looking for a second one because I might be thinking about building Kashtira, so I'm going to have that.
Money.
Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Salomon Great Raging Phoenix. And Steel Worm Roach. I think this card, though, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, is a trap card. Or like a hand trap. When a monster on the field activates an effect, or kitty. No, you're gonna call her the desk.
But it'd be funny if I did.
No. When a monster on the field activates its effect, or when a specialist trap card. Cat. I love you, sweetie, but no, not right now.
I mean, if you really love the cat,
that is already
her...
face up on the field.
Yeah,
At a quick effect, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Destroy that card on the field. Yeah, so this is a hand trap. That's pretty cool. And then Big Guy. Big Guy, no one actually ever expects this card because not a lot of people play it. But if you get this card on the field and activate its effects, then you get to pick a monster on your opponent's side of the field, and you get to take control of it. It comes to your side of the field.
Oh.
A lot of people really don't expect a Big Guy.
Why? Is it just like a bad card?
It's not that it's a bad card. It's just not played that much. Because like it's definitely because really what you need to summon Big Eye is you need to combine 2 level 7 monsters to summon Big Eye. And not a lot of people use level 7 monsters.
Really an odd rule to have.
Well, that's just the summoning condition of this card.
Yeah.
This is what's known as an XYZ card or XC's card. And basically it's combining cards of the same level, and then you can summon these special cards. So that's
What's the lore behind it?
the lore behind it.
The lore.
I think it's just a new summoning mechanic that they put in. I don't know the lore behind it because it's been a while. There's a what's it called? I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. That's the one that that introduced the XYZ summon. So, what's the lore? I don't know.
Telling me that you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but you don't know the lore of every single card. Fake fan. Fake fan.
You know, the monsters themselves actually have lore. The anime doesn't show it, because the anime just shows the card fights. But the monsters themselves actually have lore.
That's funny.
Mystic Piper.
Coming up to you and be like, yeah, I know the lore
Alistair
of
the
all
Invoker. This card is literally just called Secret Password. Okay. So, like, do I play it and then I get to know, like, my opponent's social security?
Yes, sir.
Because that's
bank account and everything.
All right, so I play Secret
time.
Password, Jordan. Can I have your social security, please?
Uno reverse cards.
We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, sir.
And it's still a card.
Okay.
All right, here's my social.
All right, well, here's a gun.
All right.
Cursed Phoenix, and then White Dragon, Wyver Buster. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Oh, we're Monster Hunter now? Let's go.
I know, right? Dun, 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 dun. But not Wyvern Buster, Wyver Buster.
Oh.
You know the Dragon Maid cards are literally just a collab with the Dragon Maid anime.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, if you look at the cards, they're not the characters, but it's definitely inspired from it. Dytron Nova. Ah, some cards flew out of my hand. Lullaby of Obedience. I got that again. Shin's Dojo. Oh, hey, got Ghost Ogre again. And then, Black Dragon, Collapse Serpent? Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't get Dragon Master Magia. Which sucks, but I did get 4 cards that I had my eye on. Well, okay, I didn't have my eye on Big Eye. Big Eye was just a surprise. But I got a Crimson Dragon, and I pretty confident I got a second Typhon. Which is like, oh, okay. Well, I have that now. That's gonna stay with me. Oh yeah, Cyber Dragon Infinity. Transaction rollback is pretty nice though. I'm not gonna lie. If I want to do something like a Trap Tricks, I definitely would want to have transaction rollback. That's definitely a must-have card. I need to get a thing where I can have a thing that can hold like a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh. Like a binder?
Yeah, either like a binder or like a box with like cubby holes in it. How many packs do you have left? You just missed it. I opened all of it.
Yep, and they're all mine now.
They're not all yours. They're mine.
They are all mine.
Every single one of them are mine. All right, don't listen to him.
Every single one of them is mine.
So, what should we call it? All the main card that I was looking for, Dragon Master Magia, I did not get, but I did get some cards that were definitely worth it. I got number 11 Big Eye. I got Superstar Slayer Typhon. I got a. I don't think this is not a QCR. This is I think this is a Platinum Secret Rare. I think that's what this one's called. Platinum Secret Rare Blue Eyes. Oh shoot. Platinum Secret Rare Blue Eyes. And then I got a Crimson Dragon. I was actually really I was actually really close to buying a Crimson Dragon, but I don't have to anymore because I pulled it. So I could definitely save that. When the dragon is crimson, yes. I will build an amazing IRL Blue Eyes deck. And you know what? I was flipping through through like my old card pile, and I found a UR Dragon Spheres. So you know that's definitely a thing. Which again, I need. So glad I have that. I'm so happy that I'm so happy though that I pulled Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon's awesome. I was I was really hoping to get Dragon Master Magia because that card has 3 Omni negates in one card, which is crazy.
Does that mean that you can block everything, or?
So, once per turn, Dragon Master Magia can negate a monster effect, a spell, or a trap card. Which is absolutely insane. Having all that rolled into one card is crazy.
Oh. I mean, I can buy a car with that?
No. If you had...
Well, then I'm not interested.
Well, I mean, whatchamacallit, the QCR version, the quarter century rare version of Dragon Master Magia is, approaching $800 in value.
Oh.
And that's like...
I can't put a mortgage down for that, so I want it to pass.
All right, what are you going to be putting down for your mortgage check? Yeah, you give me 1 second. You flip it through your Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I believe this will cover it. It's a Dragon Master Magia.
What the fuck is this? Well, you see.
It is an $800 Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Got enough? Okay, I understand. Watch this.
Watch this. It's the button that calls the cops.
It's just a straight up like tablet, and it's like, what the hell is this? Why is my address on this? Why are the names of my family on this? You know why. I think you can put 2 and 2 together.
No, I don't want to put 2 and 2 together.
Oh, you're gonna have to. You don't want poor little Timmy over here not having a father now. You don't want to put him in the orphanage now, do you?
That'd be pretty bad.
That would be pretty bad.
Reading The Lost and the Damned, it's funny how the Demon Primarchs are acting so childish. Well, I mean, when you never got an I love you from your dad.
Nah, it's fine, dude.
Well, how'd that one VTuber clip go? my bitch Big E here. My bitch wife didn't want our 20 sons to be weapons of mass destruction, and so she took them and scattered them throughout the universe. 90 years of cultivating them for nothing. I just hope they don't grow up retarded without me.
Hate to see it, bro. Hate to see it.
And oh boy, do I have something to tell you.
Good tongue with them, dude.
Perturabo, who's not even acting, who's not even a demon, is acting like a petty baby boy. Okay, but this is the thing, all right? Here's the thing of why Mr. Peter Turbo is always petty and always angry. Is because that he was also really good at building things, but he got the really crap building projects. And Dorn, his brother, got all the really good ones. Like, Perturabo really wanted to build the Imperial Palace on Terra. Like, he actively wanted it. Like it was basically like Big E walked in and he's like, all right, so I need somebody to build me a palace. And Peter Turbo's like, me, pick me. And then immediately the next words out of Big E's mouth was like, Dorn, you're building it.
Damn.
Yeah.
What was his reasoning behind that?
I don't know. Oh, you know, I think he probably, I don't really know exactly, but my theory is Dorn is good at defenses, while Perturabo is good at sieging. And well, this is the Holy Palace. Big E would want it to be really well defended.
Why didn't they just let them collaborate?
See, that's the thing. They were actually made to work together.
It just makes sense. Well, I mean, here's the thing: if that's what they're made for, why didn't Big E, kind of push for it? It's like, both of y'all work on it, and then they realize, oh shit, that was, these are some really good ideas. If they're supposed to work together, why don't you just make them work together and not separate the two?
Yeah, so like a lot of these Primarchs and their legions were actually just made to work together. Like
An actual military.
Yeah, like an actual military. Because like what was it? I'm forgetting his name. Blueberry Boy Scout. It was Blueberry Boy Scout.
Yeah, Guilliman.
Yeah, Rabute Girly Man. He was always. He's
not what I said, but
yeah, Rabute Girly Man. He's good at logistics, right? He was he's meant to like get supplies everywhere. He's the walking manifestation of Excel spreadsheets.
Right.
And loves to rewrite the tax code.
Fair.
And then whatchamacallit? You have like the World Eaters, who are pretty violent and super mean, but then you really would want to pair them up with people like the Salamanders, who are also pretty violent but not super mean. They're actually very compassionate.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
I feel like if Big E was just a little bit more
nicer,
not even nicer, but just, how to put it, explained himself a bit more, people would maybe understand. It's like, oh, that's why he did that. Oh.
See, that's the other crazy thing too. Like, when he was on the Great Crusade to, one, unite humanity, and then two, find his sons. Like for example, when he found Blue Jockstrap, he there's so many nicknames for him, but
Army was like, who the fuck is Blue Jock? Oh,
Gilman.
Yeah,
So
I figured that out.
There's so many names for him. It's hilarious. Anyway, when he found Blue Jockstrap, he was actually whatchamacallit? He actually took. I think he actually took the time to explore, and admire Gilliman's work when he found him in Ultramar, because, well, let's be honest, he did find Guilliman, and he conquered 500 planets that are all work logistically perfect between each other.
Mm.
And then when he found Angron leading a group of rebels against the corrupt leaders of that world, and they were all completely surrounded by the giant armies. They were literally going to die, and Big E scooped up Angron, and only Angron. And while you got teleported onto Big E's ship, and Angron got to watch the people that he fought side by side with for years just get slaughtered and die. And then when Angron was basically like, what the fuck was that for? Big E was like, don't care, we gotta go, bye. So, you know, Big E's really not going to escape the bad dad allegations.
It's sad. So many things could have been avoided.
They
saw them as humans.
That's the thing. He never once saw them as humans. He never once even saw them as his own sons. He only saw them as weapons and tools.
All because they were made in a vat.
Yeah, they were made in a vat.
That was the only difference.
You know what the crazy part is? Angron was the most avoidable. He was actually the most avoidable because like Big E watched a good chunk of that rebellion and did nothing.
Of course,
even though
did.
he could easily jump down there and end it all. And this wasn't just Big E. This I'm working on it. I'm trying to get into the server. And this wasn't just Big E. This was Big E with Custodes present.
Oh.
Yeah, and not just any custode, like you saw regular Custodian Knights, but he also had the Captain General of the Custodes, which is the guy that always stands to the side of every Big E portrait.
Yeah.
Yeah! This saying this would have been a cakewalk for Big E is such an understatement. He would have sneezed and solved all the problems right then and there.
Right.
Like, it would have been that easy of a side quest for Big E.
But just keep in mind, he's not a god.
Yeah, he's definitely not a god. Don't worship him. I swear to God. You better not.
Otherwise, he'll destroy your entire planet. But, you know, that's besides the point.
Yeah, besides
He's not
the
a
point.
god.
Yeah, definitely not a god.
Just, you know, godlike powers.
Yeah.
Difference, I promise.
But even after all that, if Big E would have just went to Angron and said, I love you, you did a good job, he would have never went to Chaos, man. He was that avoidable.
I just find it crazy.
Yeah. Where it's like simple
everything
things
is pretty
that
much avoidable.
literally a lot of the things that are the Imperium's problem were just solely because of Big E.
Ironically enough.
Now, granted, he did do a lot of things that definitely bettered humanity. Because, like, when he decided to show himself and declare himself the Emperor of Mankind, oh my God, was humanity down.
Right.
They were so down. It was scary. Because this was Big E brought them back from the dark age of technology, you know, where they had that whole robot uprising and whatnot. As well as the techno barbarians that are running around everywhere. And then he even got the Cult Mechanicus to well, you know, I say he got the Cult Mechanicus to stop doing nuclear warfare.
He made a deal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he made a deal. But let's just say he was also Big E was also the cause of why the Cult Mechanicus is the Cult Mechanicus. So, remember how I told you how the Necrons shattered the Catan gods and stored them in Pokeballs?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't get all of the shards. So one of the shards, which is from the Void Dragon specifically, landed on this random green and blue planet. That's definitely not Terra. Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro, it's not.
And this guy, who may or may not have been cladded in golden armor and is constantly shining, might have absolutely beaten the crap out of this Void Dragon and put it into the core of Mars. To where it may or may not let the dreams of the Void Dragon seep into the minds of the people that were already there.
You can't just put a Void Dragon in the center of Mars.
You can't just simply put a Void Dragon in the center of Mars. Watch me.
I just did. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. That's the answer. I'm fucking Big E, bro.
And the thing is too, it's literally like the Void Dragon is behind some doors, and when Big E came. And when Big E came to make the deal with the Cult Mechanics, he's like, "Hey, don't open those doors. What? Don't open them. Trust me.
Trust me, bro.
It's part of the deal. You've already signed it. Do not open those doors, or I will kill you." It's
That's crazy.
Basically how that went down.
What's he even supposed to do since it's in the middle of Mars?
Well,
What's his purpose?
well, so, I think he just needed a place to put it, like seal it away. But then its dreams affected, seeped into the minds of the people that would become the Cult Mechanicus in there, and that's why they're all like, praise the technology, praise the Omnissiah.
Right.
And the Omnissiah is Big E. But they don't know that, and the people that do know that refuse to believe that. I heard in a video that during the Rangdan Xenocides, Big E did unleash the Void Dragon. Did he? I did not know about that. If that's true, that's pretty cool. But
I just like to think that he beat a Void Dragon and just looked at Mars like, yeah, I could put that there.
It's like, well, I need a place to put it. Hey, the core of Mars is looking pretty empty.
I can just yoink.
Yeet.
Point that in.
And close the door, lock the key, and throw away the key.
Pretty much the
do not open these doors.
Just like right before Mom comes home, just sweep all the dirt underneath the mat. She will never know. Just don't lift the rug. Whatever you do.
I think though, out of all of the Imperium, I think my favorite character is actually Malkador, Big E's best friend and right hand man. Because he like,
man.
Yeah, because like you got one frame where he's like an old man struggling, to where he looks like the only thing that is holding him up is his staff, and then the next he's grabbing a Primarch by the neck and dragging him down to his eye level.
Fair.
Like he is. Bro, he is punching well above his body weight. Well above his weight class.
Don't worry about that.
Literally made Horus stop talking in the middle of his sentence and straight up said, if you finish that sentence, I will unmake you.
Unmake you. Not even kill you, just I will unmake you.
Yeah. He said those words. I will unmake you.
Like, I just find it weird, because that, how to put it, kind of like how you said the Emperor saw them nothing as tools. It kind of sounds like he also kind of saw them as just tools.
Well, Malkador did help make them.
Yeah.
Also, Malkador and Big E are the only two people who knows what happened to the 2nd and 11th Legions. Because they're the ones who got rid of them. Now, they had the other Primarchs help, but after that, they purged their memories. Now, the Primarchs, they still know they had a 2nd and 11th brother. They just can't remember their names, who they look like, or what they've done. And honestly, for good reason, too, because there was a time where I think it was Dorn who went to Malkador and demanded those memories back. And after a bit of back and forth, Malkador relucted and gave the memories back. And upon getting the memories back, Dorn was like, yeah, I see why you took them away. Oh, wait. Is this still going?
Still going.
Oh, yeah, that miner is still going. It's still mining out all the oil, which is crazy. But you know what? That's good, because I definitely need the oil. Oil. Love how the base is in the middle of a ruined city. Yeah, that's actually it's from a mod called Lost Cities. It makes the entire world look like that, which is pretty cool. But you can configure it to where it's like the size of like just a regular biome, or you can make it its own separate dimension. Anywho, we have to get to work on things. So as it stands right now, our power is stable-ish.
It's in the shitter.
It's close to that. So here's the dealio. This room is done. this room that I made, the passive a bunch more items, like higher tier items, is fully done and whatnot. I gotta decorate this. But once this room was done, I realized upon checking my diamond generators, yeah, they really can't keep up anymore. If a bunch more machines got kicked back on, then there would not be enough power supplied to the base. What's powering the base? So there's two things powering the base right now. The diamond generators right here. These are all taking diamonds and generating power from said diamonds. And then off camera, off stream, I had to build all these generators right here. So I will get this room decorated. We'll do it this stream. I set up these generators right here. These generate a whole heck of a lot more power. So I originally had it on rocket fuel, and because I had a rocket fuel production there, however, they were zapping way too much rocket fuel for the production to keep up, which kind of wouldn't have been bad. However, I needed rocket fuel for other things, so for the rocket fuel tank that I have to be constantly empty would be a no-no. So I went over here and made this small production, and this small production is making high octane gasoline, and the high octane gasoline is being fueled by those generators because I barely need high octane gasoline, and it's the second best fuel right behind rocket fuel. So this is serving just fine for now. However, I still won't have whatchamacallit. I still don't have a good enough power generation. I still need more. This right here was just a temporary solution, and this temporary solution is working for now. So what I need to do, we go in the quest books right here, is I need to start working on this this section of the quest tree in the mid game. And what this section is building fission reactors, so that I can get different types of like plutonium, uranium, and stuff like that. However, this will also generate a bunch of power. So this will keep me going for a little while until I can get some high-end solar panels. High-end solar panels, because these generate power for free as long as they're under the sun. My goal is to at least get to solar panel 6 right here. However, I can't do that yet without first getting into the fission reactors. So we got to do that. But for now, this is good enough for me to start decorating, which is what we're going to start off with. And we'll get these 3 rooms decorated, and then we will get to fission reacting and whatchamacallit. I don't know if I want to do this off camera, but the new power cables, which I do need to replace. I need to replace the old power cables because they cannot transfer power fast enough for the tier of machines that we're in right now. So these are definitely fast enough. I need to switch every single power cable though in the base. I got to do it all in one go, or it's not going to be worth it. Because like whatchamacallit, this power cable can't connect to any other tier. It can only connect to the same tier that it's on. So I gotta switch all of them in one go, or not at all. But we don't have to worry about that right now. Right now we can just decorate and get it over with.
I feel like we should worry about it.
Nah, it's fine. Plus everything in the base just suddenly turns off.
Did someone not pay the electricity bill?
It'd have been really funny if you went like, oh, don't worry, the power won't go turn off. However, White Eagle joined the server. I, on the other hand, will break some shit. Hey, you want to see a kickflip? No, wait.
Right. Sean, I broke something. I don't know what, but I definitely broke it.
Will you be able to fix it? Maybe. Hey, you have shirts on this, right?
Hey, you got duct tape? Sorry, electrical tape is electrical base. My bad.
I saw like a random YouTube short where the guy was like replacing ducks for like the first time, and he was using, lo and behold, duct tape. You know, the tape that was designed to actually tape ducks.
Yeah. You know, every time you say ducks, I think of the actual animal rather than the air ducts.
No, yeah,
I
I definitely think of the animal too. Like at first I thought, but you know, like how glue can come from horses. I thought it was like the same. I was like, kind of thought it was like the same thing in a sense.
Hmm.
But I don't think that's definitely not the case. And I thought that's why it was called duct tape, because it came from ducks.
Of course.
But you know. The IRS discovered you committed tax fraud. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
How'd they know?
And dude, even Joker doesn't mess with the IRS, man. Good luck with that. I don't think I can save you, buddy.
Well, have fun with that.
Uncle Sam wants his money, and he's going to get it.
One way or another.
I am so sorry for the amount of money you were about to lose. Just like how the tax man took money from Jordan, because apparently his work did not pull out enough money.
They didn't, unfortunately, and now I have to pay taxes. Or even more taxes, I should say.
Which is a big oof. My tax guy, who does the taxes for me, he's a bit behind, so he had to get an extension on my thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. Because, like, it was the April 15th was Tuesday. It was Monday. I'm like, huh. You know, he usually sends me stuff to sign right about now. I wonder what's going on. So I give him a text. I'm like, hey, man, is everything all good? Did I miss something? You need something else from me? He's like, yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and get an extension on your thing. I'm a bit behind. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, well, as long as I don't get in trouble by Uncle Sam, I think I'll be okay.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm actually an agent, and you're overdue.
Oh, shucks.
You didn't pay your taxes? Am I hearing that right?
Did I just hear you not paying your taxes?
Hmm. It's gonna be a bad day for you, buddy. This shows up behind you, just rips you from your computer. You're coming with me. No taxes, no games.
I will have my money. I am the tax man. Your taxes are now mine.
Tax me like repo?
Oh yeah, you don't play Repo Saturday?
I would. Ooh, hold on.
What you got going on Saturday, big man?
My grandmother's birthday.
Ooh.
Now, I need to ask if we plan on just putting it all on Sunday, which I need.
Because Sunday is Easter.
Yeah, hold on. I also need to tell the group chat that I already have plans to do a Sunday Easter with my mom's side of the family. I can't do it with my dad's side of the family, but
I was already guilt tripped.
yeah, give me 1 second.
I was already bribed with food. It worked. I like food. So, chat. Oh, no, it did. Oh, no, wait. The 3-minute ad break has not started yet. It's starting soon, but not yet. It's somehow, make a stone glow. Oh, this isn't stone that I'm working with. This is something called a Futura block. Oh, but I mean, we can consider it a stone. It's made out of stone and redstone, so you know. We can consider it that. And I need more of it. But yeah, the decoration is going quite nicely, I'd say so. I'm still very worried that I'm sure the power generation that I have right now is definitely fine because the battery buffers that I have for the gas generators, they're not going down like at all. So I'm sure it'll definitely hold up, but that still doesn't stop me from being like a tiny bit paranoid about it, because I think I would actually just struggle quite a bit if I can't get like the base itself to start back up. Now, I do have like a lot of diamonds stored away. So it wouldn't be bad, but it's still like a worry, you know? Okay, now we need some prisms. Oh, there's the prisms. There's the prisms. The 3-minute ad break has started.
Oh God, ads? Why? Also, yeah, I can play on Saturday.
Lit.
Yeah, we pushed it off to Sunday on Easter. We're just gonna make it a one big thing.
Okay. All right, repo on Saturday.
Go on Saturday, tax man.
Repo with the boys.
I'm still working toward that achievement for Darktide, my last one. I'm working on that, and I'm at 71 out of 100.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're getting there.
I am, but I probably will have to get off pretty soon. It's 7 o'clock.
I'm sure we'll be fine. You just hop on the Minecraft server.
Yeah, no.
Why not, Jordan?
You already know why.
Am I is the mod pack that hard for you?
Listen, I enjoyed this game more so than Minecraft, alright? This is a lot more enjoyable.
But it's Minecraft, Jordan.
And this is Darktide. I get to kill heretics.
I was going to say, what if I threw in a crisp ginger ale, but that's next. She's the one who really likes ginger ale.
Yeah, I don't do nothing for me.
Your silly tricks with sodas won't work on me, Meatball Sup. Okay, I'm in.
Well, that's a different story. You're talking about actual food. No, I say that. I have not been eating very well.
What?
Yeah, no, it's been, work has been affecting my appetite too.
Dude.
It's gone crazy.
Dude, it's bad, man. You gotta fix that.
I do need to fix that.
You can't have it be affecting your appetite.
On my appetite.
It's not good, Jordan.
Oh, it really isn't, no. Why are those two still
In fact, that's
up there?
terrible.
Oh, it's bad. I'm already like as fast as my metabolism is,
Yeah,
I'm
actually, yeah, I
closer to being
forgot you
more
have fast
underweight.
metabolism, dude.
I'm closer to being underweight than overweight with how much I eat. Like hell, what was it, last week? I was struggling just to eat a freaking 10-piece chicken nuggets.
Bro,
one
you
point,
can't
like,
even
just
get
a
10
thing of
piece chicken
fries.
nugget down? That's
No, because the fries would fill me up already.
Who are you and what have you done with my Jordan?
Yeah,
Where is he?
Yeah, it was bad. There have been a few days where I was like, nah, I ain't gonna eat. I'm just gonna sleep. I instead just sleep for my lunch break because I just did not want to eat anything.
Where is he?
Yeah.
Where's my Jordan? Where's my best friend?
Right.
This is not you. I have a
No, it
50 piece
isn't.
locked and loaded and ready. I can't eat it all on my own.
I need you.
We were supposed to tag team the eating competition together. Who's gonna eat all these hot dogs with me now?
Man, that's crazy. I'm not even big on hot dogs, but I can definitely eat chicken nuggets. I'll take 40, you take the other 10.
That's honestly how it's gonna go down.
We'll do a 50-50, so I get 40, you get 10.
I
Deal?
bet.
I never said I was good at math, but I know what I can eat.
I'm hungry. Do we?
No, I tap out. I tap out after like 10 nuggets. I'd be like, nah, I can't do this no more.
Jordan, I'm being assaulted by the 50-piece chicken nugget gang. I need you.
Gamer in Christ. I need you for these chicken nuggets.
Pretty soon I'm gonna have to automate Nether Stars, and I'm a bit nervous about that one.
Ninja stars.
Yeah, because whatchamacallit? They take a lot of quartz. Like they're a big quartz. I got a lot of quartz stockpiled, but I think I'll have to make a quartz production specifically for Nether Stars because they take that much.
Oh. How much do you want to bet there's going to be a sequel to the Minecraft movie and it's going to be out the Wither?
Maybe. Did you see?
Either
Did you
the
see
Wither-
the Minecraft movie meme I posted where it was just draconic evolution reactor and then it explodes?
I didn't watch it, but I did see it. I did see the thumbnail. I did mention that. Draconic evolution. I'm like, god damn it, you and your damn mods.
Mods are cool though.
They can be cool. And then you can also be like the mod that you're playing.
What are you talking about, bro? This is cool.
Sure it is. Kind of like how caterpillars are cool.
Though I will admit, I would love it if this mod pack actually had Tinker's Construct, because that would have been really nice in the early game.
Yeah, for sure.
Greg Tech New Horizons has Tinker's Construct. Come on, Jordan. Let's go, Greg.
Sure. I'm mainly just mine in the game. But once you get your shit set up, then I'm fucking useless.
What are you talking about, bro? I have this automatic miner that I need moved from time to time.
Uh-huh. I got achievements to get, bro.
You're telling me you don't want to do actual fission reactions?
No.
Oh, okay. You don't want to go through the real life process of making tungsten?
Not really. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that in my actual life.
Well, what about tungsten carbide?
Well, maybe actually.
You're telling me you don't want to build a you don't want to build a base on the event horizon of a black hole?
I mean, that sounds pretty cool. It can be like a dwarf and Warhammer.
Yeah, the Space Dwarves did it in Warhammer.
Whatchamacallit? Oh, I told my my brother, because we were talking about games. We were talking about Castle Crashers, and I was like, "Yeah, I have that on the PC." And I was telling him that I'm still, you know, I was trying to get all the achievements for some games. He's like, "You still doing that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm still doing that."
Does it look like I have anything better?
I guess he's just surprised that because I've been doing this shit for a while. Like, I always love getting achievements for games, and he knows it. And I guess he was just surprised that I'm still fucking doing that. And
I am a
fucking adult
dwarf and
now.
I'm digging a block hole, diggy diggy hole. It's so cool that Windrose did a Deep Rock Galactic song.
Yeah, it is.
Do I hear a rocket stone? Rocket stone. Do I hear a rocket stone? I'm digging out a fly. Galvanite? I think it was galvanite. Galvanized steel cube. Those videos were crazy.
Crazy.
Have you seen those shorts where it was like, okay, so we got a 1.5 meter by 1.5 meter room, and we're gonna turn it into a fully functioning apartment that suits all your needs.
Huh.
And then and it always mentioned galvanized steel.
Galvanized steel.
This stuff is going to save your life. Don't look the cost. Don't look the cost. Trust me, bro.
That guy needs to get the fuck out of the fire so he doesn't die.
Look at that, Jordan. Oh, the floor. It's just, it's gone now. You can see all my wiring. My crap wiring, probably. It is probably crap.
It is 100% crap. It's not even probably. The probability on this is 100%.
Ooh, eh.
Yeah, you should cry. Or feel ashamed. Embarrassed.
Gaggledy-storfed.
Whatever that means. You should feel that too.
Oh, did you know more Phineas and Ferb episodes are going to be made?
Oh, Phineas and Ferb, yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I saw some commercials on that. Get ready for another 108 days of summer vacation.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Right, it ended off such a good note. Why would you lie?
It definitely ended off at such a good note. But if I'm being honest, my crackpot theory is Disney's losing so much money on their movies. On their terrible, terrible movies that they need some money back.
But then they're gonna ruin it again. Let faith trample reason. Fair enough. Where's the end stream reward on here?
Next has that as a redeem,
Yeah.
but it's like stupidly high.
Even he who sits on the throne is all you need, indeed.
Actually, I think
Very true.
Zentreya also has that as a reward too. It's not, but it just says throw water on the toaster.
Damn.
What do you mean, Jordan? You don't want to take a bath with your toaster?
Not really. Me and my toaster here, we don't get along too well, actually. We're not on the best of terms momentarily.
Oh no.
Yeah, we had a falling out.
Oh no. Did you talk about it?
Tried, but I think there's a language barrier.
Hard cut to you with your toaster, and it spits out toast. I'm like, I already told you, I'm not doing that.
For the last time. I've had enough.
We're not moving south for the winter. Our home is here.
Right. It's very well known that toasters tend to go south for the winter.
Well, I was quoting Gravity Falls, the guy who married the bird. Oh, it's still legal. Very legal.
Hold on. Being when something is very illegal.
Did the toaster burn your toast? Is that why you had a falling out, Jordan?
No, it actually killed my parents.
Plot twist
Yeah,
of the
no,
goddamn century right there.
Nah, I don't even really use a toaster, to be honest.
How can I do this? Boop. Ah, there we go. Boop. Boop. And boop. Yeah, that's good.
Is it good though?
E. Oh, I don't know if you noticed though, Jordan, but I got it to where you can see both chats on stream now.
Both chat, like YouTube and
Yep, it's all on stream as an overlay now.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I emailed the. I emailed the VTuber who had it how I wanted it. So I was going to originally try Twitter DMs, but she didn't have those open. But she had an email. It was a business email. I'm like, why not? Worst case, like she can literally just not answer it, you know.
And she cancels you, doxes you, gets your
this person dares. No, she's definitely not like that though. No, but yeah, no, I just emailed. I was like, hey, how'd you get that overlay? Because like I've been trying to figure that out and I couldn't figure that out. And she's like, oh yeah, I used this application and I downloaded that application and got it set up. It was actually pretty easy. And lo and behold,
it's the dark web, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the dark web. Yeah, you got me.
I knew it. Yeah,
it was black. It was black magic. Yeah.
Fair enough.
It was definitely black magic. Yeah.
You got.
But no, I got it to work and whatnot too. So that's pretty cool.
That's cool. Now I have 2 chances to get you banned.
What? Please don't keep me banned.
No. You get banned. I get you arrested.
See, I will give the police an excuse.
Watch this. Observe.
Mods ban the streamer? No.
But it'd be funny. Think about the content.
I'm not going to give you free reign to do whatever you want on my stream.
What? Bro, it'd be funny. Don't worry, it's not like we're gonna go to Korea and, get you on court,
It's really not looking good for him. And
when has it ever looked good for him?
Yeah, but like it's getting worse. He is actually actively making it worse because he had the bright idea to go live while in his lawyer's office getting legal advice.
Yes, sir.
Now, the camera wasn't turned to his lawyer or anything, but like he turned it to his friend who is acting like a lawyer, even though he's not. He's for whatever reason. But like when Johnny Smalley turned the camera to him, he was like, no, turn it off. Because like both, because like his friend is acting as his translator because he literally knows no Korean at all, so he was acting as a translator for his actual real lawyer and whatnot.
Right.
But as they were discussing things in Korean, he didn't know what was going on, and the people watching it, well, they were whatchamacallit, they were translating it, and it's like, yeah, that's definitely information you shouldn't stream to the public. And you know, the Korean government, they're watching him every time he goes live. They are watching him. So yeah, John, he's going to go away for a long time. There's another new charge that also is going to have mandatory prison time as well. And I'm not talking about the deepfake. And this one's a really big no-no. Like, I don't know how Korean prisons are, but in American prisons, this is a definite big no-no. If people find out you went behind bars for this reason, and that's inappropriate interactions with minors.
Oh, that's universal for the most part.
That's like I truly don't know how the Korean prisons handle it. American prisons, I know they have to separate them from the regular criminals because they keep dying. The criminals will keep killing them.
I wonder how this has happened.
Which, you know, fair enough, by the way. You know, I'm not going to be upset about that. I mean, obviously, taking lives is bad, but you're not going to see me crying over it. But
you're not going to cry?
What did abridged Alexander Anderson say? Don't weep for the stupid, you'll be crying all day.
All day.
Yeah. there you go. But yeah, that's a definite universal big no-no.
Right.
So like, if they decide to go, and like here's the thing. Actually, wait, they are going forward with this charge. But like his lawyer tried to get them to drop that charge, but by the time the lawyer went to the place to talk to him about it, it already went through. It was way too late. It's crazy, and it gets better. It gets better. Okay, so Johnny Smalley actually has two lawyers. Okay, Korea has the same type of, has something similar where you're entitled to where in America you're entitled to a lawyer even if you can't afford one. One will be provided for you, and Korea does the same thing. So he has the lawyer provided for him by the government themselves, and then one that he paid for, right? However, the one that he paid for isn't licensed in the jurisdiction he's getting charged in.
Oh.
Yeah, and people were doing their research. The lawyer that he hired was not a good one, because since he's not licensed in the jurisdiction he's getting charged in, he doesn't have access to everything he's getting charged for. So his lawyer's straight up telling him false information. He's straight up telling Johnny Smalley, he's like, "Oh yeah, since you're American, you'll probably be out of here very quickly." And that's definitely not the case. Like, Korea's definitely going to make an example out of Johnny Smalley. Okay, bye, Hoyo. Which, no,
Bye-bye.
Good. Please do that.
Right.
But as bad as this is, what if I told you there's another IRL streamer who's having it a little bit worse right now? Now, the things that he's done aren't as bad as Johnny Smalley's, but the punishment is way worse than Johnny Smalley.
Oh.
Because this guy had the bright idea to fuck around, and he did find out. in the Philippines.
Oh.
Yeah, and is facing upwards of 24 years.
Let's go. That's older than me.
Yeah. And not only that, but like the president of the Philippines himself saw not in the live stream specifically, but like the clips of him absolutely disrespecting and being a menace to society. So the president of the Philippines is aware and is going to make an example out of him.
As they should.
Mm-hmm. And he was perp walked in front of the entire country. And while he was perp walked in front of the entire country, he did a hand gesture while he did like a gesture or something with his mouth. I don't know what it was specifically because the cameras didn't capture it, but the prosecutor definitely saw it and had the face of, "Oh, dude, you're done." And the people found out what prison he's going to be held at, and it's not a good one, you know. Definitely not rich people prison.
Not the rich people, but the why?
We're talking like 30 people per cell prison.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like, you will be sleeping on top of other people.
Nice. Love to hear it.
And what's and the basically the president of the Philippines basically was like, yeah, we're not gonna let people we're not gonna let foreigners come in here and make a mockery. We'll use them as an example, and these people need to learn what consequences are. And I was like, based, thank you.
Right.
That's
I
how
think-
it should be.
Mike Tyson said it best, saying the internet has gotten people way too used to talking shit and not getting punched in the face for it. You know what? He's so right, though.
Is very much right.
But yeah, I've been watching Atozy religiously because he's posting so much on Johnny Somali than the guy that got arrested in the Philippines.
Oh.
Because it's just like how in your right mind? Because like they're already in deep waters here. It's up to their neck at this point for both of them, and they're still acting a fool. I'm sitting here. I'm like, is this Darwinism, or is this just actual like no self-awareness at this point?
No, that's Darwinism, bro.
Like, part of me thinks they don't even know how much trouble they're in. Like, the guy who's
Yeah,
arrested in
they
his
think they're
Philippines, he was
invincible to some
smiling
degree.
in his mugshot. As if he was proud to do the stuff that he did. He legitimately tried to he tried to take an enforcer's firearm. The guy in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Which that's a big no-no. like in America, if you try to do that, that's automatic authorization for lethal force to be used.
Right.
If he did that here in America, he'd actually just probably be shot and dead.
It depends. Is he white?
He's Russian American.
White enough.
No, but even then, that's still grounds for you to get domed.
Oh, absolutely.
That's still grounds for you to get a lead injection.
Here's your day. Here's your treatment.
A high velocity lead injection, bro. That's just crazy. Why would you try to take an enforcer's firearm.
Why not?
Maybe if you had a death wish or something. Because there's definitely people out there who do stuff with the intent to get killed by the police. They want to be a martyr.
Which is stupid. It's like, what were you trying to prove? You're clearly trying to attack this officer.
Yeah, even though they're clearly instigating, and there's hard evidence of them instigating.
Look, the police officer killed a man, even though he was, taking his weapon and, antagonizing him and kind of pushing him into this situation that is very deadly.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe it?
That is crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you know what? At the same time, even though social media is has pushed people to do some really bad things, we're literally at the point where people are posting their crimes, and honestly, it couldn't be any easier for law enforcement.
Right. Is that you? Did you
like they're capturing themselves in 4K for them.
Do you have evidence? Yes, on your social media page right here.
On your account. You
in fact, there is
willingly
5 videos.
You not only willingly live streamed yourself robbing this bank, but you called ahead and told the bank that, hey, I'm going to come and rob you.
I don't know why you did that.
But thank you.
I mean, it makes it
you
easy
sure
on
has
us.
made my job easier, and I get to clock out on time.
Congratulations.
Joe over here, I wish I could clock out on time.
Right.
The more I hear about it, though, the more the more that one anime is going to keep relating to you. Like, I swear to God, you should watch that anime. It relates to you so hard.
Oh, that I would do anything to get off on time or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You work as a receptionist.
Yeah, I'm a receptionist, but I'll one shot the final boss to clock out on time.
But, here's the thing. Here's the difference. She's on salary. I'm on hourly.
She's definitely on salary, and the bonus checks you are getting are probably pretty fat.
Yes, sir. They're as fat as I can make them.
At the same time, you yourself have clearly stated that you can't even eat, and that's bad.
Yeah, but eating is optional.
Okay, all right.
Think about this, right? Why bother eating when you could just work?
No. That's the wrong mentality.
When you could save money.
That is the very wrong mentality right there.
This is the only mentality.
You can save a lot of money by cooking food yourself, and I know you know how to cook.
You can also save a lot of money not eating at all.
I know you know how to cook. You can definitely meal prep and save yourself a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I could, but it takes time.
Don't say but. Okay, we're not. No.
Why do that when I could have more time playing games and save money by not eating? Boom.
Oh God.
Checkmate.
Oh, Steam has this feature. You have to dig for it a little bit, but it tells you the total money you have spent through Steam, whether it be a game or microtransactions.
Oh no.
Yeah, through that entire account's lifespan, it'll tell you how much money you've spent with this account.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, you don't want to know what my number's at. Nor do I feel like I should actually say it on stream.
You should say it. Let's gamble. Who has a higher number? I guarantee it's you.
It probably is me, but do you want to know how much money you spent?
I don't want to know how much I spent.
Okay. Tell me when you're in a position to do so.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm getting closer to the end of this mission. Me and this guy are actually kind of speedrunning it a little bit.
I'm glad he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I guess he caught on to my build being extremely fast, and he's like, "Oh, I can go fast too." All right.
But yeah, it's quite interesting. Honestly, I didn't think the number would be like that, but when I gave it some thought, I'm like, you know what? No, that makes sense.
It also includes your like. Does it track like what you buy on your Steam Deck and all that?
Yeah, because it's the same account.
That's crazy.
Because the Steam Deck uses Steam.
Yeah. No, it's just weird that it can track literally everything.
Yeah, it
Like, does
can
it tell you
and will track
exactly
everything.
what you bought, or is it just a number?
It's just a number. It won't tell you exactly.
Aw. That would be crazy if it tells you exactly.
They could probably get it to be like that. But it just tells you the total number of what you spent.
All right. I'm in a position where I can see.
You're in a position. Okay, so pull up your Steam.
Done.
Okay. In the top left, you see the help.
Yeah.
Okay. Click that. Go to Steam support.
Support. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Mine's loading a little bit. Okay, and then where
Purchases or my account?
it's not purchase. My account.
Okay.
All the way at the bottom, data related to your Steam account. And then keep scrolling until you find, where is it? External
Where is
funds used. It should be more towards the top. You will have to sign in because this is very private information.
Awesome. All right. Hold on. Great that I have the Steam app.
It is definitely great that I have the Steam app too. It's so nice. Just scan the QR code and
Sponsored.
and then you'll see the total spent at the top. That is how much total money you spent on that account.
Dang. That's not as much as I thought. That's not bad, actually.
That's not bad. You think you did good?
Like, I think I did pretty good.
You
Like,
want to DM me the number, or do you want to say it?
I can say it. 1,500.
1,500.
Yeah, $1,564.92 USD. But there's also one that says package only spend. Is that? It's a
I don't
different
know
number. What does that mean?
Honestly, I don't know what that is. I just know the total spend one is the total amount of money you spent on this account.
Yeah, because it has total spend underneath is old spend. It almost looks like Old Spice.
Old Spice.
And then PW spend and then China spend.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
is it China spend?
1,500. That's pretty good. I need to keep in mind I had this account for a long time. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen what your library consists of.
$5,309.08.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a little bit higher than I thought. I was thinking closer to like 4,000, but yeah.
I told that to Nick. She was like, "What the fuck? You're worse than Chiquito." I'm like, "Okay, all right."
Damn, remember, you're worse than the British.
Worse than the British.
Man.
That's kind of mean.
I mean, it only hurts because it's true. Are you being mean to the British or mean to you? I'm confused on this part.
I don't know if I like this insult. But no, yeah, that's the amount of money I spent.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Way more than me. I mean, I have, let's see, I have 66 games.
I have like over
60
100.
No, not even 66 games. Because, let's see,
Cause like
4 games.
yeah, because like it doesn't just count games. That also is microtransactions as well. So like if you bought like loot boxes or stuff like that, or like in-game currency.
Yeah. That is true.
So yep.
Damn, but
Damn.
can't believe it. You're a gamer.
Oh no, I'm a gamer.
Hate to see it. Get off Dark Tide because it's almost 8 o'clock.
And get on the Minecraft server. Do, do, do,
Nope.
do, do. Aw, shucks.
I need all the energy for tomorrow because I'm pretty much gonna be the only dude up front.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Until you get called to the back.
The only dude. Oh, that's gonna be difficult because they're asking one of the inside guys to do a delivery. The other one is called out or took the day off tomorrow. And my manager always goes MIA, so I'm literally gonna be the main dude up front.
Because he the one guy who took the day off, he foresaw the shit show.
She just had something planned.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, she already had this plan ahead of time.
Yeah.
That's good. But God, it's gonna
Lucky.
suck, dude.
You're gonna be like, oh no, I'm so sick.
Well, I already felt sick today. I still went to work. 'Cause I knew something was gonna happen. It did happen.
Dude, things shut down the second you call in, bro. That should be a clear sign.
Oh well.
All right, this room is finally decorated. Good God, though. This definitely, this room was a headache. I will tell you that much. This room definitely was a headache, but it's fine. It's fine. It was a headache, but it's together, and I don't have to look at it ever again until something breaks and they have to go in there. But we'll be okay. Next room is this. The high octane gasoline. Oh, actually, before I do that, let me check. Is all this stuff done? No, it is not. Okay, well, that miner is still going. Is the oil still getting processed? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, that's still getting processed. Do I got a surplus of oil? Okay, I do. That'll last me a little bit. All my salt is still gone. Okay.
Oil?
My salt is still getting used up.
Salt's always good.
Yeah, I can get more with ease now because of the tier 1 micro miners, but you know, still, it's But what?
Just watching something really stupid. Nah, that's pretty dumb. Alright, so I'm just gonna put that in the weird playlist.
Okay. Put that in the weird playlist? What did you watch?
Yeah, I have a playlist with just really weird videos.
Okay.
How many videos are in it? It has 42 videos.
I should make playlists myself for when I find funny stuff or weird stuff.
Tell me how long?
Bro, so there's this one streamer. Every now and then he'll ask for his viewers to submit their Steam accounts, and he reviews them. He had this one account. Well, okay. First of all, it was mostly furries, femboys, or furry femboys, you know, and stuff like that. But he had this one viewer who submitted his account. and like he had like pretty much every 18 plus game under the sun that was on Steam, right? But that's not the crazy part. The crazy part was every single one of them had over 1,000 hours played.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, does he just have them, or how much
No,
hours,
he
bro?
played all of them, and they're all in the quadruple digits of hours.
Like him.
And over 12,000 screenshots. Which is crazy. So you know, that's ooh. I didn't think anybody was capable of such gooning before. Boy, was I proven
That's
wrong.
a fraction. This is a fraction of his power.
It really was just a fraction of his power. And that fraction was scary. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I definitely broke that.
Shooting?
Nope, we're not shooting anybody. Nobody's getting shot. This is good. This is good. Okay. And I only broke those, which is nice. Oh, glad to see this thing turned on nicely.
Those for it being turned on mainly?
Yeah. We're just we're just decorating some rooms, you know, so that I can then get to nuclear fission. You like nuclear fission, right, Jordan?
I don't know. I feel like the radiation would kill me.
What if you just didn't get radiation?
If I just didn't?
Yeah.
Well, if I just didn't get radiation, then that'd be nice.
You just like looked at it in the eye and was like, "No dice, cowboy." And they just didn't get the radiation.
What if it took offense to that and didn't identify as a cowboy? Then I'd get canceled.
But then you'd be like, "Okay, true, but I'm immune to radiation, and you guys are toxic, so I'm immune to that."
I mean, I don't know, Sean. I don't want to be canceled. I got 5 whole followers on Facebook.
And how many of those followers are your family?
6 of them.
Wait, what? That math ain't mathin', brother.
I never said I was a good mathematician.
But like you got pretty good at calculus though.
So your social security is.
Yeah, there it is. He is good at math. He's lying. But yeah. Just gotta build out this room a little bit here. Shouldn't be too terribly bad.
It's gonna be pretty terrible.
I hope not. Where my chisel block? Where's my encased bricks?
Okay.
There we go. You're gonna go like that. And that's gonna be put right there. There we go. We're having a nice, comfortable, and relaxing time here on the Minecraft server.
I'm stressed the fuck out. I don't know what's happening anymore.
See, nice, comfortable, relaxing time.
Ah!
Clearly, though, the Jordan needs a hit of dopamine. Go to hello Noya. How are you? do you do you jerk off because you're horny, or do you jerk off because you're ADHD and you need dopamine?
Can a simple chocolate bar give you enough dopamine?
For ADHD people, no.
If I give you like a lot of chocolate.
Because it gets to the point where the
That's it.
sugar crash comes before the dopamine hit.
That's good then. You're still calm.
You're knocked out.
It's a win-win. You get to sleep and I don't have to deal with
What
your
was the
fuck shit
convo? Don't worry about it.
about taxes, I promise.
we were definitely discussing taxes and nothing
Crazy out
else.
there.
The tax day was yesterday, after all. Not yesterday. 2 days ago. So it was just a nice and intelligent conversation, right, Jordan?
Intelligence kind of pushing it.
I thought you were gonna be like, "Hey, don't bring my name into this."
I did not say anything intelligent. I paid my taxes, okay?
For the government spies watching, I paid my taxes. Okay. The Clyde bot, I know you're listening to this Discord call. I pay my taxes.
Fine. You didn't. Get him. I know where he stores it. He stores it in a sock drawer, I promise. That's where he puts all the taxes.
How to go to in Gravity Falls? Stan Pines, the tax collector. You found me. He grabs his duffel bag full of money and starts tapping on the walls. Kids, which one of these rocks was this escape hatch?
That. Just imagine though, your grandpa doing that shit. It's like, bruh, I don't know. I never used it. How would I know? You installed it.
Have you ever watched this? It was a Disney cartoon. I think it was called Fish Tales.
Oh, yeah, the one with Schmill with. Oh wait, no.
No, wait, no, that's the movie, not the movie. Hold on.
The fish hooks.
It
The
was.
one with the high school.
Yeah. There.
Yeah, Fish Hooks.
It was Fish Tales.
Fish hooks.
Oh, Fish Hooks. That's what it was. Yeah, Fish Hooks.
No, I remember that one.
Do you remember the character? Her name was Clamantha.
Yeah, the one with it's a clam with the googly eyes.
Yeah, with the googly eyes and whatnot. What if I
Mhm.
told you that was Dipper's voice actor?
Yeah, I can believe it. The only reason why I remember fish hooks is because I had what was it? I had pneumonia and like the common cold and a fucking flu all at the same time. And
Ow.
I was on an IV. I
Okay.
woke up in the middle of the night and the TV was on. It was fish hooks, and there was some sort of scene that was like, they were saying like, yeah, they can leave school because, you know, who's gonna stop them, and you know, they can just leave school because they said so. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? You could do that?
Dude, I'm too high for this.
and like, I guess I was staring at it like dumbfoundedly so much that when I forget, it was either I think it was my mom. She looked at me like, "Are you okay?" And I just like slowly turned. It's like, if I just wanted to leave school, could I? And she's like, "Yeah, why?" I'm like, I just stared back at the team like, "Oh my god, I've been doing the school thing wrong this entire time. I could just leave. I could just fucking leave.
I
because
can
said
just
so."
go. I don't have to be here.
But then, you know, I went back to bed and I woke up and I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of trip was I on? I can't actually fucking do that. There's consequences to that. This is a cartoon.
Yeah.
What?
Bro, unless you're like 18, then you can actually like sign yourself out.
Right, but it's like
I
wasn't 18.
was telling people in high school who were 18 that I'm like, you know, you're 18, you can sign yourself out of school, right? They're like, really? Yeah. Once you turn 18, they legally can't keep you here.
But you know, in my head, I was thinking it different. Like I could just leave because I said so, and nothing. Like the school can stop me.
The school
I
will just
wouldn't get in
not
trouble.
call your parents and say, yeah, your kid just left.
Right, like and that's what was happening in my head because I was watching this cartoon, but I was like with an IV, and I guess it gave me a little bit too much.
Bro, you were on some good stuff, man. You want to share?
I was like, this is baffling. This is mind blowing.
I want what he's having.
But then when I woke up, I'm like, oh, that was fucking stupid. Why did my mom tell me that I could do that? If I was a fucking like idiot and took that to heart the rest of my life and just walked out of school without any consequences, thinking I want to get in trouble for it, I would do it. Like I was just a moron and believe that from there on, like from then on, like. Oh my god.
I pray to God every day thinking about it and grow up stupid.
Yeah, I just woke up and I'm like, oh shit, my brain cells are back. That's a stupid ass idea. I'm not doing that. But yeah, no, that's the main reason why I remember Switch Hooks is just because of that one moment. And I'm
But-
like, what the hell?
But at the same time, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. That is crazy.
It's like that one video I sent. He's like, dude, he's like, I can't take stupid people anymore, man. Like, I need to be dumb because they live so happily. Please, somebody take away my IQ points. But don't make me dumb enough to where I constantly break the law and think it's a good idea.
Right. Just make me dumb, but not that dumb. Just dumb enough.
And give me the lucky type of stupid.
Right.
where I'm dumb and I'm able to live life happily, but for some godforsaken reason, I'm still capable of making it financially.
Even if you are smart, it's getting harder and harder.
We try not to think about that.
We try. But no matter how dumb you are, you're gonna have to start thinking about it.
Ignorance is bliss, ignorance is bliss, ignorance is bliss.
You can't just keep saying the next like it's working.
Yes, the fuck I can.
Inflation still goes up.
Shut up, bro. I don't want to see. That's the one number I don't want to see go up.
Sir, as many times as I've told you I like the number going up, this is one of those times I do not like going up.
This is one of those times where I really don't want this number to go up.
In fact, I want to go down closer to zero as much as possible.
Please. Inflation is a thing, and it is here to stay because there is not infinite resources in this universe, but still.
Even if I feel like if that does occur, it's gonna fucking break everything anyway.
What, unlimited of everything?
Yeah. It'll literally break. Like, no matter what you do to try solving a problem, even if you make it into like a impossible feat of like making infinite of everything just out of thin air, you're gonna fuck something up. We will destroy it in some fashion that would ruin humanity. Like, we
Never
literally
underestimate humanity's ability to fuck up everything.
Our literal currency economy is based off trust backed by the government. Just trust, nothing else.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
hopes and dreams.
And duct tape. Don't forget about that. And prayers.
Yeah, absolutely. It's literally what our economy is based off of, like the value of money. Not backed up by the gold standard like it was in the past. It's not backed by fucking anything, really. It's just trust.
Literally, literally the epitome of trust me, bro.
Pretty much, and by the government, no less. You trust the government that much? Damn.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Change the value of the dollar and be like, yeah, no, it's worthless now. We're starting a whole new economy. We're starting from scratch, boys.
Crazy.
8:15. I think I'm head and head out so I can take a shower and get ready to go to sleep.
What? Oh,
Sure.
I made Daniel do a do a funny. Well, technically, I gave him the idea, and I was like, you don't have to do it. And I was like, listen, you don't have to do it, but just ignore this metaphorical gun to your head. Type of situation, you know. But remember how he was asking about how to lower the spawn rate between battle towers?
I think so.
He was talking about that in games, and so I found the config to where it allows you to basically set the distance between each tower and whatnot. So the bigger the number, the farther apart the towers would be spread apart. And I'm like, so what if you just set that number to 1? And yeah, he couldn't get the world to load.
Wonder why.
He was literally generating towers that were set 1 block apart from each other.
Trust me, bro. It would be worth it.
Dude.
Game crash.
dude. For the funny.
Think about it. Think about it.
Except
Content.
don't. Except don't, because the more you think about it, the more you'll see it as a bad idea.
So just go. Floor it. It'll be fine.
Do what the cool kids say and fucking send it.
Did we say that now? I don't remember. Whatever. You get my point.
You know what to do. The tools are laid right there in front of you.
Answer is right there.
I am pointing at it for you. And I know you know
Grab it
how to
for you.
read. I know you're smart enough to pick up on context clues.
Alright, I'm gonna get going.
Alrighty,
have
you
a
get
good
going.
rest of your
I'm gonna get
stream.
to whatchamacallit, decorating the generator room now. This I don't know if this will take me the rest of the stream, but you know, it's it definitely yeah, it's definitely something. I'm still digging and finding all your tunnels from when you started collecting ores.
Yes, sir. They're easy to navigate, don't worry.
Yeah, sure.
What do you mean, bro?
But yeah, hopefully, I don't know if this will take me the rest of the stream. If it does, then tomorrow I will then be able to immediately get on nuclear fission, which will be nice. And then after nuclear fission, I need to do platinum group processing. So I need to set up what's called the plat line, because that'll give me super important materials like indium. I really need indium.
Indium.
Indium. So I know that's
Sounds
what
like
we
you
do.
have a plan.
I hope I have a plan.
You don't, but you'll find out.
I'll figure it out some say perform.
We'll figure it out one day.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna be today or tomorrow or the next day or the next day or the next day or the next day.
All right. Well, it's kind of.
Or the next day or the next day.
All right. There it is.
Alright, was that too kind? Let me
Oh,
keep going.
No. You're fine. It's good. It's
I
good.
understand. And the next day. And
No. It's okay. It's okay, Jordan.
It was too kind.
Oh God.
I'll send you a gift through the mailbox. No need to thank me. Just,
Be very careful opening that box. That just reminded me. So I figured out what's the whatchamacallit. There's a plague in Warhammer. It's called God Blight.
Oh,
And you wanna basically guess what it does?
probably kill gods.
Yeah.
Make some really sick.
So not only will it kill you, but it will also kill your soul. You will be dead.
Nice.
There will be no warp afterlife.
Oh, that's nice.
And the funny thing, and the crazy thing is, the guy who created it is known as the Great Unclean One. And how he became that was that Nurgle himself created his greatest and best disease yet in his cauldron, and a little Nurgling that was like on his shoulder watching him craft it, slipped and fell in the pot and drank up the entire disease and whatnot. However, though, Nurgle was actually really happy about that because he, instead of getting the greatest disease, not only getting the greatest disease he's ever made, but he now has a host to spread said disease, and he's then known as the Great Unclean One. But the Great Unclean One still feels bad about drinking up Nurgle's greatest disease and vowed to create a better one. And
Whoa.
fast forward some time later, and he actually he did it. He crafted what's known as God Blight, and the last ingredient was the blood of a Primarch, Guilliman specifically.
Cool.
But the crazy thing is, he is known as the Great Unclean One. He is literally the embodiment of Nurgle's greatest disease, and even he had to put on the rubber gloves to even to extract a syringe of this stuff. Because he looked at Mortarion, which is the demon Primarch who serves Nurgle. He gave Mortarion the syringe to use on Guilliman, and he basically looked at Mortarion dead in the eyes and says, "Do not play with this. This can not only kill me, but this can also kill you. Okay? Do not mess with this. Okay?
Repeat after me.
Only, and I mean only, use it on Guilliman. Nobody else. Because it spreads. It not only spreads through contact, but it can also be airborne.
Of course they can. Why not?
Because he's crazy. He's like, because like, if you and I get infected, we can't stop this, and there's no Papa Nurgle bringing us back. It's that bad.
So what is Nurgle thinking about this whole situation?
Oh, he's I think he was probably ecstatic that he actually managed to create a greater disease.
Right, like his own creation made something even better than he did. He's like, man,
I am so proud.
You were my favorite. You did good.
He was already the favorite, by the way, because he was the Great Unclean One.
Right.
Like, Nurgle has favorite children, and he makes it known who is the favorite.
Like, did any of y'all make a disease that can kill the soul? Yeah, I didn't think so. You're my favorite. Get better.
But yeah, no, when the Great Unclean One looks at you dead in the eye, with a very serious look, and says, "Do not play with this." Yeah, that's scary. When he needs to put on the hazmat suit to give you this.
That's crazy, though.
It is not worth it.
I can only imagine the Primarch just carrying it very carefully. Like, don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't do it!
No, yeah, so like Guilliman, he actually successfully got injected with it, and he died. It was described as his armor completely rusting away, his immediately body boiling from the inside out. You saw pieces of his skeleton really fast. And the second his skeleton got exposed to the air, it immediately started to brown up and crumble. And all the other good stuff. And the breath he was exhaling, it was like steamy. And if you got in that, congratulations, you also got infected with the Godblight.
Ooh.
It's described as many different types of plagues rolled into one, like cancer, virus, stuff like
plague.
plague, stuff like that. It was ooh, whoa.
Woo.
And the second Mortarion like injected him with it, he had to use his wings to flap to not only get away but also flap away the
Virus.
the virus.
Dang.
Which is wild.
Well, didn't he live though? Like he died, but his soul got resurrected. But I thought it killed the soul.
So actually, he straight up did die, but this was actually during the time where Big E was like, where he woke up and was like, huh? Oh shoot! Yeah, we can't have that happening. Whoa! Hey, all right. Sorry to ruin your fun. I need him.
Stop.
And it's described as like Guilliman now bursting into a light equivalent to 1,000 suns. His body essentially just not pulling itself back together because it was literally you had to restart anew. You saw like a new skeleton, then blood veins, organs, muscle tissue, then skin, hair, stuff like that, and then his armor was getting put back together and stuff like that. And Guilliman was actually possessed by Big E for a moment and actually started lecturing Mortarion. Yeah, because Morty saw this and he actually just started doing the equivalent of curling up in the ball and quivering in fear because holy shit. Because like as much as Morty doesn't want to admit it, he is a psyker himself and he is fully sensing Dad waking up. And he's like, oh fuck. He is fully sensing Dad waking up. He is actually quivering in fear. And the Big E possessed Guilliman actually is lecturing Mortarion. And he's like, I would punish you, but there's somebody else who's going to do that for me. And a door opens up, and Mortarion gets dragged into it, and that door slams shut. Because it was Papa Nurgle that was going to punish him. Because upon Guilliman's resurrection, parts of Nurgle's garden was getting burned. And if you harm the garden, you harm Nurgle himself. So he was actually in pain from this. And he really Nurgle really makes it known that he was not pleased. Especially since before this happened, before the God Plague was completed and busted out, Nurgle already gave Mortarion orders to retreat, and he didn't do that. So, yeah, he was I don't know what his punishment is, but it's not good if you anger the god of disease, rot, and decay, who is also the god of despair as well. So, he's gonna have fun with that one. And it's also kind of funny because because like when Guilliman finally comes back to consciousness and realizes what's happened, because like he's died before and realized what just happened to him was death again. He definitely died. He was like, oh shoot, I died again. But then came to the realization that, oh my god, Dad brought me back. Oh my god, Dad might actually be a god. Because he know full and well that Big E did not want to be seen as a god.
Right.
And he was still like, when he was brought back, he was still like, bro, why are you worshiping me like I'm some sort of messiah? I'm literally not. But the amount of miracles that happened during that time, he was like, oh my god, these people might actually be right. Oh no.
I mean, has anyone tried to reason with him, being like, hey, the acts that you're doing is literally like textbook God level.
Yeah, because this was during this event was something known as the Plague War. It was when Nurgle and his forces was just outright invading Ultramar, because Nurgle wanted to drag Ultramar into his domain, because Ultramar is actually very clean, very clean, very pristine, very organized, you know, good stuff and whatnot. And he really wanted to dirty those walls.
Man, that's a kink.
Yeah, that's definitely a kink. But at the it failed and whatnot. And Guilliman wasn't there. Like, basically, Guilliman got resurrected for the first time. And right when the Plague War was about to start. And whatnot. So he's like, he woke up and it's like, Dad is what? Wait, what's happening to Ultramar? and as he's like rushing to Ultramar, like obviously through the warp, but mysteriously, as he was rushing to Ultramar, the warp was mysteriously calm as he was making his journey over there. He ran into no troubles. Mysteriously. Can you take a wild guess who was making sure nothing happened to him on his way there?
Definitely Nurgle, bro.
yeah. Definitely the one guy who could stop him. Woo, yeah. No, it was Big E, but he saw it as, oh man, the weather's pretty great today.
Damn. Crazy though.
And there was going to be a point where they almost lost the Plague War, but one of the Ultramarines, his name is Matt. he randomly got a vision of the Emperor and a woman standing right next to the Emperor. And he basically in this vision, the Emperor said, "Find this woman, she will help you." Okay? But here's the problem with that, right? So this woman was being seen as a saint, but she was already clear and cut labeled as a psyker and was already in captivity, ready to go through the psyker process of seeing if you're strong enough. If you are, great, you're gonna be put to other uses. If not, all right, congratulations, you just became Big E's dinner. And stuff like that. So she was already captured, and Matt had to break a lot of rules. Like, he actually to get this girl to the front lines, he actually fought some Inquisitors, actually killed a fellow Ultramarine and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, brought her to the front lines and whatnot. Now, here's the crazy thing. Guilliman does see this and gets rightfully pissed off because visions like that can also be the work of Chaos. Now, he was very lucky this was actually Big E and not Chaos. But Guilliman was still not happy. Like, he was honestly one more slip up from just outright executing him himself. If he wasn't busy fighting Mortarion. But regardless, this psyker, this saint, suddenly irradiates a very bright light, an extremely bright light, and psyker power that starts to be so great that the other demons look at this saint and go, "Anathema? Is that anathema? Oh, hell no, I'm out of here." And anathema is what they call Big E in the warp.
Oh.
Yeah, they looked in that and went, "Oh, hell no, I'm out of here. That's Big E. I know what that is. I've sensed that before, and I do not like that." And a bunch of higher class demons actually just straight up left.
Fair.
Yeah, And that's actually how Gilliman got Big E's sword.
Oh.
Yeah. The one that's permanently on fire? You know? And it's also big and very shiny.
It's very big in the shape of an E.
Actually, Gilliman had a really big anime moment with that sword when he first got it. He was fighting a greater demon, and he did a kickflip off the demon, slashed his head off, and actually sheathed the sword to where, because like the sword was the only thing illuminating that room. So he sheathed the sword where everything goes dark, and he literally says, "It is done."
Damn. And then he said, Warhammer.
bro was John Warhammer for a second there.
Pretty much.
But the crazy thing is, though, he's a Primarch. He has to keep up appearances. But like even he was impressed by what he just did.
Like, damn, I'm good.
Yeah, he was so tempted to be like, "Did you just see that shit? I just did that."
Guys, listen. Did you see that? Did anyone record that?
That was
That was
cool.
pretty awesome.
That was really cool. Hey, thanks for the
Send me the
follow.
video. I want to post in my YouTube video, guys. Trust me.
That's
It will go
definitely
hard.
going in the compilation.
I
Luckily,
think they're
though,
gonna set me on Base Clan, guys.
luckily though, there was another Space Marine to do that for him. He was like, "Holy shit, bro, that was so cool." And then,
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
immediately that Space Marine was like, "Man, the Emperor must love you," and oh boy, did that trigger some PTSD.
Yeah,
Because
I'm sure he does.
because Gilliman knows full well how the Emperor is to everybody, especially his sons.
Yeah,
And it's like he can tell him the truth, but it's literally at the point where if he told the truth of what Biggie was really like and how he saw people, the Imperium would crumble.
Mm.
It would be done. It would be Jover. It would be just a pack it up Chuck. So he's like, so he literally had to just like bite his tongue and respond with "The Emperor loves us all."
Ugh.
And yeah, I would be lying. I imagine that made him throw up in his mouth a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he knows full well how cold and calculating his own father is. But yeah, it was actually on his way to the to Ultramar. Ultramar by itself. You want to guess how many Ultramarines guard Ultramar?
Probably at least 2.
You're close. You're really close. 10 chapters worth.
Yeah, I was pretty close.
So 10,000 Ultramarines, and these aren't just like and these aren't just like a fresh batch of Ultramarines that just got out of boot camp. No, these were either heresy veterans or pre-heresy veterans guarding Ultramar.
There.
And they got overrun so quickly by Nurgle and his forces from the Plague Wars. And when Gilliman finally arrived, he arrived with the newly made Primaris Marines, which is the Marines Squared, which is what Titus is.
Mm.
What's up? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well too, and whatnot. You want to guess how many of those he brought in tow?
At least 3.
That's a bit close. That's a bit close. 15 chapters worth.
Yeah, I was pretty close.
And not only did he show up with 50 chapters worth of the newly formed Primaris Marines, but he also showed up with Custodes and Sisters of Silence as well.
Oh.
Because one, he was already struggling to get there because like when he was like, okay, I gotta get the Ultramar, he literally had people, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I see. Ultramar's more important than Imperium. I understand. Yeah, just go. And you know that kind of tilted him a little bit. And then there was also people that are like, yes, go to Ultramar. I definitely won't do anything while you're away. You can
Trust me, bro.
you can trust me, bro. So he had to put in some temporary things to make sure, stuff doesn't go south while he's away. And then he finally got to make the trek over to Ultramar.
I can imagine.
So
God.
I could just imagine he shows up with 15,000 freshly made Primaris Space Marines, Custodes, and Sisters of Silence, and he's with this entire army. I'm pretty sure he was miffed to the point where he's like, I need to relieve some stress.
Right.
He's like, I need to punch something. And there just happens to be chaos spreading. The perfect
What a
punching
good
bags.
time.
He probably wasn't happy that chaos. He's probably like a little bit happy that chaos wasn't banned because he's like, oh, good, a stress ball.
Right.
but yeah, I sometimes just find it funny.
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 All right, I'll get going.
Okay.
Bye bye.
You want to do a 24-hour Horus Heresy video?
Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, okay. When it's the weekend, I understand.
Yeah, not when I have to go to work tomorrow. It's
Oh
gonna be-
shoot! I forgot to change the thing from just chatting to Minecraft.
Oh, that's important. Well, I mean, we've basically just been chatting while you were putting down blocks.
Yeah. But Twitch has this thing where it's like, you better make sure it's correct. So
You better make sure.
you better make sure, huh?
Or I'm telling the IRS you haven't been paying your taxes.
No, it'll be fine. All right, I got an extension on it. We're good.
They're always watching. They're in this very chat room. In fact, who do you think you just followed?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the person who just followed me. I'm like, oh no, are you an IRS agent? Oh, please say no.
No,
No.
maybe.
Oh man.
Not again. Alright, I'll talk to you later.
All right, talk to me later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good sleep. Alrighty. The chat is just you and me now. How are you doing? Hope you are having a good time. No. Hope you are having a fantastic time, because I sure as heck am. I get to decorate rooms. Decorating rooms is always fun. Gone. Goodbye. Not dealing with that. We're not gonna come in here and self-advertise your stuff. That is not going to happen. Makes you look desperate, and that's not a good thing. Not to mention that it just tells me you're not getting enough business because your stuff might not be up to par as other things. So that's just going to be a big ol' nope from me. And self-advertising, especially like that, is going to be an insta-ban. Because I am not going to deal with that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Da da da. I will admit, it's been a while since somebody actually came in and tried to advertise their stuff like that. Still not appreciated. Please don't do it. That's not good. It's seen as a big no-no. But it's still been a while since that actually happened. Okay, all the walls are done, so let's get this floor made, yeah? Luckily, I don't have to dig out much because bits and pieces of it have already been taken. Thanks to the Mr. Jordan mining out the ores for us, so big shout out to him. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boop. Boop. But oh man. Progress has been going very nice. Going up at a nice steady pace. It still looks like these whatchamacallit. These generators are keeping up quite nicely, which is good. This will definitely last us until we get nuclear fission set up, because that'll give us all of this radioactive. That'll give us new materials and whatnot, super rare materials, and then whatchamacallit. We can do better stuff. I will be able to make decent solar panels. Actually, I wonder, past this point, block of signalum, osmium. Okay, I don't have osmium and then osmiridium. I'm not going to have that, sadly. I don't have the micro miner technology for that, so we will just settle for the whatchamacallit. We'll just settle for these solar panels, because these we can have these auto-crafted all the way up to that point, which will be very easy. It'll be super easy, super nice, and super fun. Because these solar panels, we can get that stuff. We can get that energy for free. It doesn't require fuel. It just requires the sun to be up. And they themselves actually have, hold on. Oh. There's none of the upgrade stuff to it? Oh, it looks like that stuff was disabled. Okay. That's fine. We could just build a bunch of them and stick them together. If we build a bunch of them, stick them together, then they will have an absolutely huge power buffer. So that will just be fine. But again, I still need to work on replacing all these energy conduits, because they are essentially at the point where they're not transferring enough power to stuff. So I really need them moved. I desperately need them moved. But for now, we just I'll just grab new basalt. For now, we just work on one thing at a time, and that one thing right now is you know what? I think How goes the salt? Yeah, it's non-existent. Okay, I'm going to call in more salt. Or more tier 1 microminers for the salt. We're going to do 16 this time. So we'll just let that get to crafting. It's going to zap a bit of power trying to craft everything, but it'll be fine. Yeah, that's going down. That's definitely going down quite a bit, but that's okay. I forgot to grab the basalt. Oh, goodness. Hello. Not basalt, basalt with a B. I need all this. All right. Oop. Alrighty, let's go put in a floor. Boop. 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 Da 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 da. Boop. 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 Da 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 da. Boop. 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 Yee. Boop. 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 Doop. A doop. A doop. A doobity doo. Ba doo ba doo. Ba doo. Ba doodly doo. There we go. No, just go right there. Thank you. There you go. Right there. And right there. Awesome. Then I'll just leave the bottoms free. Oh, there we go. That is beautiful. All right, now, oh my, just barely a little bit of basalt to spare, but that is fine. All right, let us get this roof figured out. Well, I say figured out. We know it's going to be marble, as the other stuff is. Marble looks nice. It goes well with things. Whoa, let's not break that. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Da-na-na. Oh, yeah. I really do hope, well, I mean, that buffer is filling up, so that's definitely gonna be fine. We are doing good. I'm just paranoid, I guess you could say. I'm just a bit paranoid because I really don't need this base to turn off. That'd be really bad, and we'll have a bit of a problem to get it started back up because of all the battery buffers we would need to fill up to get this all back up and running again. So I can only hope that. This is gonna be fine. And you know what? It probably is gonna be fine. But that doesn't stop me from worrying. Our salt. Yep. Alright, cool. Salt's going back up. Yippee! Yippee-dee-doo, yippee-dee-doo, doobity-doobity-doobity-doo, ba-ba-ba-da-ba. How is this looking? You are so close to being full. So close to being full. And I'm proud of you for that. That you're finally going to get full, Mr. Epoxy Resin. And honestly, I'm glad I downgraded this to the tier 1 because, oh my god, the amount of phenol we are using, the amount of phenol that was required for this was a lot. So, you know. And then there is this. Our chlorine's being zapped up. By what? I have no clue, but it's being zapped up by something. And the only way I can replenish it is with salt. At least replenish it efficiently is with salt. And so I gotta call that every so often. Just to make sure that I am not running out of chlorine. Lucky for me though, I'm getting close to the micro miner that can just straight up mine the oil for me, and I should be able to just straight up stop that miner over, stop moving that miner over there. It'll become useless now. Keyword should, but we'll see. Anyhow, we need some good old marble. Oh, marble. How much we need you so. Oh, marble. How much we need of you. Oh my, I ran out of marble. Okay, I need a whole lot more than I thought I would. But I think a few more stacks should be able to do it. Skirt. Skirt. I say a few more stacks, but you know what? We literally have infinite of this stuff. There's no need to be skimpy on the marble now. You know, shame for the obsidian. There's no need to be skimpy on it. Or not the obsidian, the basalt. There's no need to be skimpy on this stuff. We literally have infinite amounts. We are essentially pulling it out of thin air. Yeah, done. See? Easy. And okay, that's this. Oh wait, no, not fully completed. Oh shoot! Now I kind of wish I didn't take away that basalt, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, we can fix this. Don't worry about this. We can at least get the marble here. Put the dent right there. Okay, now we just need 3 more pieces of basalt. Let's go grab that basalt. We just go zoom way over here. And then it required bricks. There we go, bricks. Zoo. No. Ah, here you are. Okay. And then Greek capped wide pillar. Oh, hi, kitty cat. Okay. You want to sit on the lap. I'm sorry. There you go, sweetie. There you go. There's your spot. My lap. Oh, don't bump on the mic. That's bad. Okay. Ah, there we go. It is done. We have our generators generating us healthy amounts of EV power. Like that is going down. Okay, but I'm sure that'll go up pretty soon. I think it's going down because of all of these machines right here are working. So once these machines stop, my God, that is loud. That is very, very loud. It's even louder over here because all those are turned on. But hey, at least we're getting all that salt processed, which is good. Okay. In all honesty, we don't have enough time to do anything else. So we're going to get a game plan. Where's this? Where's my monitor? Oh, okay, here you are. Okay, so the game plan is we do nuclear fission and we get all that set up. After nuclear fission, then we will get solar panels set up so we can have even more power regeneration. And there was one thing I was thinking of in my mind, but I can't remember what it exactly was. It wasn't platinum group processing. It's not the plat line. That also needs to get done because I do need indium, and I get indium through that. It was when I was building here. It was something else that I think I need to do. I can't remember. I can't put my finger on it. It'll probably come to me in the middle of the night. I'm just gonna wake up and be like, yes, I was supposed to do that, and I'm stupid for forgetting that. But right now, I am forgetting that because I am ADHD and I forget about things. What was it? What was it? What was it? What was it? I am missing something. There is something that I am missing, and I do not know what it is. And I'm not sure if I'm happy about it. I don't think there was anything in here. At least I think it was nothing in here. Was it anything in here? Or Was it not part of the quest book, but could help me? I don't think it was part of the quest book, but it could help me. Oh, you know what? I think it was finish up this room. Because this room right here is going to be the server room. I have plans. Hi, kitty cat. I have plans to move those crafting processors over there into over here, along with the molecular assemblers, and then a couple extra machines that will benefit me greatly, like these machines right here, the compactor, so that I can actually just outright craft plates and gears from specific things that I needed to melt down first and then put into gears. So that that would have been much easier. It'll be much easier on the auto crafting for me. But as it stands right now, I'm in no position to. Okay. Boop, get made. But yeah, as it sounds, well, I mean, it's not like I'm in position to. So I think this is what's going to happen. We are going to do nuclear fission, solar panels, server room, and then platinum group processing. Okay, so let's get a sign. So nuclear. Don't. If I spelled that wrong, don't judge me. Nuclear fission, solar power, server room, and then flatline. All right, that's going to be the order of operation. That's going to be the order of operation. Why are these two different colors? They're both oak signs. Whatever. That's going to be the order of operations. That's just to remind me to move the ore miner and call more salt every now and then. But I think we have plenty of salt for now, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Let me check. Let's see if it's actually starting to build up in these stores, or is it still getting? It's still immediately getting used. Oh my! Going through so much chlorine. I'm guessing, like a lot of chlorine. Why am I going through so much chlorine? Where's the chlorine going? Chlorine's going somewhere. And I have no clue. Yeah, chlorine is still getting zapped by the buckets, literally. So that's definitely a thing. Oh, glad to see all this is turned on. Glad to see all that's being made nice and cleanly. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. Anywho, it looks like that's definitely gonna have to be for stream. We have the plan laid out and ready. That's filling up quite nicely, and I cannot wait because I think, yeah, we haven't been using the naphtha in the oil processing. We only been using it for gasoline production. And I would love it if the naphtha backed up a little bit, you know? So, with all that being said, that is definitely going to be it for the stream. Ba-da-bum. Bum-ba-ba-bum. Oh. This is so much basalt that we just don't need. I can get rid of all this. Goodbye, goodbye. Oh, you all can just go away too. Goodbye, goodbye. Laboratory block? Oh, you're easy. Okay, goodbye, goodbye. are you? Chemical orange dye? I thought I already had an orange lens around here somewhere. Let me see if I have an orange lens. If I already have an orange lens, then there is no need for... That's topaz. Or... Oh, it was topaz or... orange, right? Yeah, topaz or orange. Okay, well... that drum is now useless. That is not needed anymore. You can come with me, get emptied. Bye-bye, get shoved in there. Factory blocks, which are on auto-crafting. Goodbye, goodbye. These can just get shoved in the system as well. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Ah, look at that. Nice clean room. Super nice and clean room. That is beautiful, actually. Okay, well, I hope you all have a... Oh, shoot. I hope you all have a wonderful time on this stream today. I will be streaming Minecraft again tomorrow. We will... Ew, that's a bot. Why did a bot just come in here? Boop. Boop. Deleted. Okay, so what should we call it? I hope you all have a wonderful time. I will be streaming Minecraft tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, we'll see you on the next time. Alrighty, bye bye.